Can we just start with a bit of an injury update? Tom Lees, what's the latest on him?
No, he's on the pitches today. Again, assessing him. No, he's progressing really good. For the weekend, maybe a little bit short of that, but then we're hoping for next week.
Encouraging though, because
yeah, no, very good.
Yeah,
no, of course, he's edging closer every day. I said to you, I think after the game on Tuesday, it's kind of a day-by-day thing. So he's back out, he was on the pitches today and looked good and looked stronger, but maybe the weekend's a little bit too soon.
You've had the chance now to see most, if not all, of your squad in a game situation.
Yes.
How complete an assessment have you been able to make of what you've got to work with?
No, very pleased. I said at the very start that I feel it's a really capable squad and the quality that we have in the squad. And a good thing at the moment in time is it's, as you'd expect probably in the early stages of a new manager coming in, that competitiveness has been really strong throughout every day that we've been here. So that's good, and what we need to do, and what I've made clear to the players, is that competitiveness needs to maintain. It's not just about doing it for the period that a new manager's there, it's setting that standard to try and help us throughout the rest of the season. So no, they've all trained, done very well, they've all had minutes on the pitch, you can get a good look at them, and yeah, as I said before, the main part of this squad, or the reason for having that squad, is to make sure that everyone's ready and they're all going to contribute towards the rest of the season. What
are the keys then to keeping that intensity and that level of commitment, after, for want of a better phrase, the honeymoon period of a new manager coming in?
Well, as I've tried to mention to you, I'm trying to help the players understand the mentality side of it, what you want to be as a team, and the mentality that needs to go into that, how that needs to be maintained every single day. And at the moment in time, the lads have taken responsibility for that, and what you try and do is there's you that pushes that standard, but then from within they have to push themselves and each other to maintain that standard. And I've seen a good response to that, and that's the starting block of them progressing that and hopefully getting that stronger throughout the season. So good work so far, but yeah, a lot more to do on all those side of it.
You spoke after Tuesday about the structure of the side and how pleased you were with the way that those foundations appear to be bedding in. How encouraged are you already that side of the game is? Well, the foundations already appear to be there to a certain extent.
Yeah, it's not easy, but as I've said many times, and I try and work with clarity. Give the players their roles and responsibilities, and then allow that ability to come out on top of that as well. So every day is to keep clarifying those situations or their roles, and that from my experience gives players more confidence and an attitude to go and deliver it on a weekly basis in all the matches. So they've done very well with it. They've picked up on it a lot. I've tried to simplify it. We've still got a lot of areas that I haven't worked on yet that we need to get through, but you can't overbear them. We're playing games Saturday, Tuesday. There's not a huge amount of time you get with the players on the pitch, because a lot of it's just recovery and preparing for the next game. So there's still a lot of areas I haven't touched on yet. That we need to get right and get better at, and then also the ones we have touched on, where I've been really pleased how quickly they've taken that on board. But again, that's something that's definitely needs to be improved and will do with time.
So Middlesbrough next up then, up and down start to their season. What have you made of them and the challenge that they present on Saturday?
Well, it's tough. Every away game, especially, and even home games, as we've seen, they're all tough challenges. They're a good squad. They've got quality in their squad. They've got goal threats, and they've also got good defenders. So it'd be a tough place for us to go. We're under no illusions of that. We're preparing for a tough game and making the players aware of that. But again, it will always come down to the fact that the way I work is to concentrate on ourselves. The most. Of course, you need to know what threat Middlesbrough pose in certain areas. Prepare for that so the players are aware. But 90% of what I do is on what we need to do and what we need to do well and our own principles. So that's what I've done since I've come in, and that's what we're focused on this week. Of course, we understand what Middlesbrough's strengths are. As I said, we're preparing for a really difficult and tough afternoon, but if we can put what we know we can on the pitch and do it to the level that we're trying to push for, then, as I said many times, we have the quality to hurt teams as well.